what we're seeing is, to some extent, a redefinition of what in the 20th century were the standard asset classes: hospitality, industrial, offices, retail, residential, certainly in the UK, not really getting a look in. But now we're seeing a melding and a merging and increasingly blurred lines between those different asset classes. And I think what operational real estate does is actually respond to a need, if you like, a human need to occupy buildings and spaces for all sorts of different activities. And the management of that has become absolutely central to real estate value.
And do you think, though, that as a result of that, there's a learning experience has to go on, perhaps in certain markets that have been very much tied to traditional hospitality and less so to, if you like, this experience business?
There is a global real estate industry that is based on, if you like, 20th century norms that has to shift, and I think is shifting quite rapidly towards understanding what value means in the 21st century. And it's not just ESG, the UN Directive on Responsible Investing, although that has definitely accelerated things. And it's not just a response to COVID, although that again has accelerated the new age, the 21st century real estate. But it's much more about investors looking for income streams rather than capital growth. I'm sure they'd love capital growth if they could take it, but there's no automatic capital growth in this new world. Instead, the quality, longevity, and robustness of income streams are what gives property value. And those net income streams are provided by the operators of real estate. Getting it right, getting, if you like, the productivity of places right so that they can generate these sorts of income streams. That's what's providing value in the 21st century. The point about talking about the blurring of lines between residential and commercial goes two ways. I think what we've seen since COVID is what you might call the domesticization of offices. As people expect more of the creature comforts to actually entice them away from their home offices. I think equally we're doing much more with our homes as well. We may have learned how to bake sourdough bread, but also we've learned how to work and do many more things in the home. And what we need from our homes is changing as well. So both sides of that resi commercial divide, if you like, are blurring. And where it's really noticeable is in the operational sectors, whether it be co-living or co-working, very similar skills, many of them borrowed, I think, from the hospitality industry, will be needed to manage that sort of area, area of blurring between the asset classes.